Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Fix Up This Old Maine House. I never can get that name of it right. When we last left you, we were putting up the drywall on the other side of this wall in the bathroom. And here you can see Jimmy is, I'm holding it in place for him, and he is putting drywall on the other side. And we weren't going to do drywall on this.
Well, it's just we just wanted to enclose it on both sides and use some mold resistant. And that's going to be like an accent wall. Well, there could be another panel beside there to the right.
Right next to me on my right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And or that's where we might start the tongue and groove pine. So, but we just that might be. We might put a mural on that wall.
I was looking at peel and stick murals, and there I found one. I didn't screenshot it, but it was this giant lobster. It looked so cool. I think something really big and like oversized on that wall would look super cool. Something kind of nautical or I don't know.
Neat.
I think that would be
or a
super
darker
cool.
color wall, and then we have an old a fairly nice size Maine flag with the old style with the white and the green and blue.
And where you see me, where I was just kneeling, right where I'm walking by, that room is actually going to be the laundry room. I don't think we talked about that. So when we were showing the inside of the bathroom, so you're going to walk through the laundry room and then get to the bathroom.
Right.
So the bathroom is, in a sense, going to have two doors because you're going to have the bathroom to the door, and then you can also close it to the laundry room. So the wall where there's no wall, where he said the tongue and groove, right before you can see the chimney there, that might be. We might extend that wall out or kind of dip it back in. We're not quite sure how.
Right. Yeah. That's we're not sure what
It's a
we're
little
doing with
tricky
that.
there, but you can see now. You can see the side of the.
Yeah, there could be maybe just like a table there, like for folding clothes when you get it out of the dryer, or just when you stack it,
Right.
and you start to fold it from there. We're not really sure. That's up to. That could be one of those kind of not commercial, but one of those larger tubs that you wash a pet in.
No, we definitely need that.
Yeah, so we're not sure exactly what's going to do with that space, but
Jimmy is walking into we were calling this lookout point because it kind of reminds us of a lighthouse. And so we're putting, what is that silver stuff called? It's a moisture vapor.
yeah.
And so he's putting that underneath the subfloor, I guess.
Well, we have a lot of it, so
Yeah.
we're putting it on the underneath. When I did this,
Yeah. He did this in April.
February.
Yeah. He fixed the subfloor, I guess you would call it. And now he's going to staple that down. And then we're going to put another layer on this. And then the Van Tack. Right? A Van Tack?
Yeah. Well, actually, we're probably.
What's this called?
Well,
I thought it was Van Tack.
the good stuff is, but we have a Huber Blue also. We
Okay.
we have a Van
But
Tack
then
in the kitchen.
this is like the flooring that we put upstairs.
Right.
So then no air can get to it and stuff like that. Did you finish?
Well, we finished with. So
And
we
if
have
everyone's wondering, why isn't Dagny ever on camera?
she's working.
Because I'm working.
Work-
I don't want
working.
to frighten you.
Working in the camera. Yeah, so we have a lot of this silver stuff. We just do, which we'll use it in the kitchen, but we have more than we can need. So I thought, well, instead of putting like insulation down in between the floor, since I sealed it up from the bottom, we're going to put skirting on the sides. I thought, let's use up some of this silver stuff underneath to seal up any kind of joints that already, if it weren't sealed up from the outside, which they were, just to use up some of it, to be honest with you. And it can't hurt. And now we'll put the subfloor on top. Actually, we have to put two
Where I'm standing.
Yes, we'll put two levels of subflooring because to build it up to come into the house. This might have been an addition. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. I know the kitchen was. This could have been too. And then I'll put the silver stuff first, then the subfloor on top. So it'll be good from the bottom and from the top. So probably overkill, probably not necessary, but I have a lot to use.
But way better than it was when we first got
way
it.
better.
Remember, the door was wide open.
Yeah.
So it's come a long way.
Yeah.
You've been here from the beginning. The door was wide open, literally.
Yeah. If you haven't, you can check out the original videos.
The playlist is called This Abandoned Old House, Maine or something. I always forget what I called it. It's so clever, though.
Abandoned house in Maine.
All right, so next
So
step
I'll put silver
is
on top.
silver on these beams.
On the beams.
And then the board on top of
Right,
that.
which is a little scary because I got to make sure I can't miss the beam, so I got to make sure that I.
You can do it.
Well, no, I don't do it, but I'm just.
Because look, he also did that. He did the back side of the.
Yeah, I know you don't need I know you don't need mold resistant on the outside of but the shower's right here, and we're gonna use 1x6, 1x8 tongue and groove pine for the walls and
These
ceiling.
walls
But we
here.
thought a nice accent wall would be nice. We'll paint this. Maybe Jenny will do a mural on it. I mean, or maybe we'll paint it with chalkboard paint or something. I mean, something.
Nice to have a different wall.
Yeah, I mean, people do like accent walls.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's a chance. There's a chance that could happen again, but we'll see.
Jimmy had to cut. He's going to cut 3 pieces because by the door it comes out a little bit, but then the top one on top of this will just be one big piece. Cut those pretty good, right?
Yeah, but it won't actually be one big piece.
It won't be.
No, I can't.
Oh, because of the shape.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 pieces then.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Can we walk on it then? No.
Well, yeah, but be careful.
Oh.
I mean, I gotta screw it down.
Oh no,
That's a dead spot. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah. I can do it.
It's getting there. Looks good. I was doing insulation, but I tapped out. I took a shower. It is the next day. Time for subflooring, second level. Little snug. Ooh. Oh, you got to do the little lip and everything. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jimmy, day 2.
Day 2.
You just cut.
Put in Just putting another level of subflooring on. I know it's not needed, but it's kind of meant to. When you go from here to this is going to come up and Vantac, something like this. Subflooring is going to go down on top before we put down our flooring. So that by doubling up on here, it'll help with that transition. Instead of being a little bit of a raise, it should be pretty even. It might be still a slight incline, but it'll be not really. It'll be unnoticeable.
Nice.
So yeah.
Can you dance on it? Dance test.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering what I am doing while he is doing that, I am doing a little bit of insulation. I'm insulating the kitchen. And have to wear a mask, and it's sweaty and gross. So it's more satisfying to just show you the after. But that's what I'm doing while he is doing the front. Oh, because of the flip thing. Do you want my help?
No, it's not about help, but just about when it catches that groove and it slides.
Nice. I like a glove.
Well, I mean, this one's not so tight.
Well, it would have been impossible to flip it into the...
I like this one here. Yeah, I like that better. Because it's going to be covered with molding and
Yeah. Got this side done. And when we put up the wall, we'll add more because some of it, like you can see, this is big chunks and this is kind of pieced together. So how it kind of goes in a little bit, it's a little on the thin side here. We'll just add it more when we put the wood up, the wall up, because I'm afraid like if it's just kind of clinging, it might fall by the next time we come up here. And I just have five on the other side, and then both walls will be complete. Started pouring. Oh shoot. And it's cold. The raindrops are cold. They were cold, Barney. They were cold.
you don't care.
Look at his shirt. Look at Jimmy's shirt. That just happened. It was just like, oh, it's a beautiful day today. Wrong.
A little narrow, but it's going to work.
Do you mark though where you're gonna put the screws, or are they already marked?
They're already you already marked them there.
Okay. And on the
there,
floor, yeah.
And there.
Oh, these are nice, Jimmy. Look at all your little screw jobbies.
Yeah, you're getting better. So that's gonna need some molding.
That's okay.
I know.
always wanted on the. I mean, if we were, like I said, if we were paying someone and they said we're done, that'd be different. But we're,
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything. We can fix everything.
Yeah. Trim this up, obviously, but I just thought it almost fits, right? So I threw it up.
Ooh, oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's temporary.
It's temporary.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
fine.
gonna be covered.
Right.
Just
There you
like
go. Nice.
that whole bug.
Good job.
Yeah.
Nice. Molding in the corners and on the tops. And then it looks perfectly perfect. You can finish this side too? Are you going to do this side too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That looks nice, Jimmy.
Yeah.
See the hands. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Just leveling it out.
Went thrifting. Jenny and I went thrifting,
Yeah.
and you were going to finish up here, but what happened?
Another construction injury. Second one. Jacking yourself with a screwdriver or something. But yeah, so I finished up all this. It's not perfect, but it's covering the insulation. It needs to be there. This is kind of drafty. I'm going to skirt this on the outside. I think I've said that before. It's a little entryway.
But what did you
Mudroom.
have? What did you have to get when you came
Oh yeah,
go
one
pick
more
us up?
sheet. Yeah, I'm trying to use the little pieces I have, but I'm going to come up short, and I need like a good sized piece for there to run up. So
So with all good construction projects, you always need one more
yeah.
of something. And
Yeah, and we'll need to add the extra to finish up the small spots in the bathroom. And for all I know, we might need one more piece later. Okay?
It's all finished. A little gappy, but that's okay. It's
What's
gonna
that?
be covered. A little gappy,
Where?
right there. But it's
Yeah,
all
I
gonna be
know.
covered though.
Yeah, it's going to be covered with really
And we're hoping to cut these and raise it higher. And then right there, I have a vintage lucite orange grape hanging chandelier that's gonna go here. Jimmy, come in here. Here we are. You can stand up. You just have to stand back.
Yeah, back.
They can't get any higher.
Yeah.
So we're standing in the front of the house in the mud room that Jimmy put up the.
Well, you too.
Well, I did too, but you did all the drilling. I did a lot of holding. And we're coming to our end here this week in our house in Northern Maine.
Yep.
We are going to try and be up here in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, right
And
after July 4th.
Yeah, and continue to do some work. So next time we're up here, what are our goals? My goal is to do more of the insulation down here, start to come to the front because
Right.
the kitchen is pretty much done.
Right. So maybe clean up I'm going to start cleaning up the basement. So we talked to the neighbor. He came down. We have the best neighbor ever.
We do.
So,
We really do.
and so I thought it was kind of an unusable space, which in its current condition it is. But he kind of pointed out that as long as we have a dirt floor, it's always going to have a smell. It's always going to be
And does
musty.
it smell like dirt? It smells
Yeah,
like
it's earth. Yeah,
It
it doesn't stink. It's just, yeah. And it's always going to be damp.
Yeah.
So he suggested, in order to get use out of the space, because he has his house is built a handful of years before ours, and he has a pretty nice basement for, it's a functional basement, that we have concrete poured on the floor. And he said, just clean up the trash, which is a lot of. I was going to start that today, but that's a beginning of the week job, so I can gather it all and bag it all, and then
Get rid of it, yeah.
get rid of it. Call our trash person. They can come pick it up. I don't want to start creating that now as we're leaving, even though I kind of want to. But so he said that just kind of get everything cleaned up. It's got a couple of those metal support poles that are kind of on a broken slab, and they're kind of in the dirt, I guess. So they're rusted.
And they're old, yeah.
And they're rusted. So he said about getting rid of them, but that main beam of the house still. And this isn't a very big house, but it needs to be supported. So getting like those, they're like circular. We already have some down the basement to hold up they level up the kitchen floor better. That's what our John guy did. But he said getting 2 of them or 3. And get new poles that that you turn them and then they raise.
We've
to
had them
support.
in a previous house.
Previous
You have to
house.
slowly raise them.
Right, and then getting rid of the rusty ones,
Yeah.
and getting rid of all that mess. So there's a lot of things. And then today he came over because I'm not sure if I showed too much, but I was here in February and April and froze both times.
I think we filmed not in both months, but the 1 month. There was
Right.
one where it was like crisis averted. I think is
Yeah,
what we called
yeah,
it.
right. And it was almost too cold to work, even though I know you create heat when you work. But so a wood stove is will be here for next winter for sure. And so he has a mirror, he has a chimney too, and he went into our thing and he checked, and our chimney looks great.
I'll put in the footage
Yeah,
here of
the
that.
chimney looks great. So so that all I do is pipe into it with the wood stove.
You
and-
couldn't ask for a cleaner chimney. Like even
No, but
after he left, I put my hand in it,
Yeah.
and you can see the sun. It's like, why
Yeah.
didn't we decide to do that? Why didn't we?
well,
try?
yeah, but the mirror lets you see actually the whole way up
sides, yeah.
and how there's nothing
No
on the side.
creosote.
And he said the previous guy that lived here, which I guess they passed away in 2010, they were here for like 50 years. They only burned oil, so they never created the creosote.
Hi, Tony.
They never burned wood, which creates a creosote. So that's why he wasn't surprised it was so clean. And so he said, no, it's good to go, which is good. And also, what else?
It was the basement. Now we're more motivated about the basement.
Oh, and also too is so in his basement, he has a lot. He's a bigger basement.
Yeah.
And very organized. He's a very organized guy. But for our basement, not that we're still going to do much with it, but once we cross that bridge of putting a cement slab in it and getting supports new and just making it better and more functional and getting the dampness out of it, he said it's a great place to store wood.
Yeah.
So even if we don't use it for much, which we probably won't, at least we can store wood down there and it won't be outside, it won't be getting wet, it'll just be getting drier and drier and drier. And he has like half his basement is full of like wood and kindling, and
He is ready to go.
he is ready to go.
If
so,
we run out of wood, we know where to get it.
yes. So yeah, so that's something that at least, instead of having stuff outside and then having to build
Right.
something outside, just put it in your basement and let it dry out down there. So yeah.
So we were very excited about coming back. Still another week at a time, but our goal next year is to be able to come up here like
For
2
2
weeks
weeks,
at
right.
a time. Because just when you
Right.
start getting, like we kind of ease into it, and then
Right.
I think we work really hard for like 3 days in a row.
Excuse me.
We're a little tired, and then toward like we're leaving tomorrow. So I did a little bit of work this morning, and so did you. And now I'm gonna have a what not show tonight.
Yeah,
so
we're
don't
kind of
wanna
in
get all gross right now,
the next, kind of in the transition of
but yeah, heading back home.
heading back home and starting to pack up and get organized and clean up here and.
But we got 2 beds. We got a bed for Jenny, a bed for us, and that really
Oh,
helped a lot.
Huge
because-
difference.
And it was so nice. Well, our bed at home is really old,
Yeah.
and you can kind of get used to that. Looks like, she always does that. Looks like she has no head.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually bought a mattress for at home, which I'm super excited about having at home.
Yeah.
But then we also got a dining room table. I'll film that
Kitchen
and add that
table, yeah.
kitchen table
Kitchen
that
table,
was
yeah,
on
nothing
sale.
fancy.
But it's
Very
nice to
yeah.
like we can all sit at the table
Table,
together.
yeah,
We
chairs.
play Uno on it. And,
Yeah, Jenny's gonna paint the chairs.
Yeah.
You'll see what we mean when Jenny shows that.
But we were joking like, oh sure, we don't have any walls, but we have a bed and a
Oh,
table.
it's starting to
But
get walls.
you kind of need that. Like you
Well,
need
the
like
walls
a
are coming
steady
quick.
place.
I mean, I think.
If we were here another week, we were saying like we
Oh.
would continue.
Oh yeah.
Go get some shiplap or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
And
Yep.
start that.
Tongue and
So,
groove. Yep.
Yeah.
Because we got it right down the street and.
Mhm. So it was another successful trip, and we can't wait to. And then look, like we're wearing sweater. It's June.
Oh,
It's June.
yeah.
What is it? June 13th. It's
13th,
June
yeah.
13th. And look, I'm wearing a sweater. I'm wearing long
Yeah,
pants. He's wearing a
sweatshirt,
sweatshirt.
just
We
wonderful.
love it so
Yeah.
much.
So, and I think tonight, I think I was telling her, I think last night got down to 45. I think tonight's going to down to 40, 41,
Yeah.
something like that.
Soak
So,
it in
I know
before
most
we
people are
head
going to
back
say
home.
that sounds terrible.
No, we love it so
we love
much.
it because when we go home and it's hot
It's
and
gonna be hot,
muggy and
yeah.
you don't want to go outside because all you do is sweat and it's just gross. Yeah. So, which is why we bought a house in Northern Maine.
Right. But we hope you enjoyed the videos, the updates, and luckily we're going to have more coming because we're going to be able to come up here more. And then with the heater, with the stove,
Yeah.
in the wintertime, we'll be able to pop up here too. So.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see ya.
See ya.
Here's the table legs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's the table legs here. That's a good.
Mhm.
And then it's a live. We don't have a counter, so we have all of our food on here. But it's live edges, like pieces of wood, like here and here and there, and it has
Right, it's seamed together, but they put a live edge on
Yeah.
the side of it, and yeah, it's really.
and
it's
it's
really nice.
what was it? What did I measure at? 78,
Yeah, like
78
yeah,
inches.
yeah, 78 by.
And then we got these 3 chairs,
Yeah.
And Jenny's gonna draw some. She's not comfortable. She said painting, but if she draws them, I can paint them on. And then this is I'm having a whatnot sale tonight. I got some smalls, and we'll be doing those because then I can pack them on Monday from Pennsylvania.